I guess I'm one of the few people that can actually truly be honest about this because I don't generate much funds from singing anymore. Most of the money that I make is as an administrator of a school, and ironically, I make a ton more money now than I did as a singer, which is crazy.
Which is counterintuitive, right?
I was talking to my attorney about it. I said, like, how can I be making this kind of money after selling millions of records and traveling around the world? Yes, I attained my doctorate degree. Yes, it's difficult to become a president of an institution like the one that I am of now, but you would think that I could have pulled in a lot of money. But the way things are structured in the recording industry, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just that for most artists, unless you're writing your own music, you're really not going to make a whole lot of money. The record companies, they put thousands of dollars into records, and they'd only get maybe 1% of those records would end up being successful. So the structure in place is one that where they recoup all of their, before an artist can make any money, they have to recoup all these costs for creating the record, for providing the artist money to live on while the record's being made, to pay for marketing tours, for traveling, for meals. So a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, I remember being on tour thinking, wow, like, I don't know if I have enough money in my bank to make it next month. And I was selling records left and right. So I mean, I had enough to get by, but I literally had to be thinking about where am I going to make my next, where's going to be my next performance. I literally had to think about it a lot. It wasn't like, hey, if I do this gig, I'll get an extra $20,000. I mean, it wasn't that. So, but I do think being a part of the music industry as a young person is very tough because young people are impressionable and young people haven't really figured out who they are yet. So when you do get questioned by people in the press when you're young, you don't know what to believe. If I'm 24 years old and I get questioned by somebody in the press, I'll say, okay, that's your opinion, but this is what I believe. But when you're 16 years old, you're thinking, are they really right? Like, is that true? Wow. I mean, and you start looking around and you don't know who to believe. And that's why you see a lot of young artists, they start off wholesome and next thing you know, they're doing A, B, and C on music videos and outside because they're being fed this information to believe that for you to be successful in life, you need to do A, B, and C. When I think exactly what you were saying, it's all about being authentic. You have to be authentic. You really do. And if people don't like that, then they don't like it. And it's okay.